I called it. I called it the second it happened. When Judge Aileen Cannon, Trump's judge, who thinks she's going to make it to the Supreme Court, actually appointed a special master, I told you all that this was going to backfire in his face in the worst possible ways. And just as I thought, it did. But I'm going to read you a quick article that I found on the Truth Out website that could explain all of this more eloquently than I can. Trump's lawyers are already bickering with the special master whom they picked. I would laugh. Actually, I'm going to laugh. Hey. You can have them. Anyway, reading from the article, which was written by Chris Walker, lawyers from former President Donald Trump are frustrated with the special master appointed in the investigation relating to classified documents that were recently found and removed from Mar-a-Lago. Last week, Raymond Dearie, a former chief judge in the federal court of the East District of New York, was appointed by the special master by Florida federal judge Aileen Cannon. Trump had sought the special master to determine whether any privilege violations had occurred when the FBI retrieved thousands of government documents from his Palm Beach, Florida residence. Dearie, who was one of two nominees picked by Donald Trump's team of lawyers to fill the position. While the DOJ has disagreed with the need for a special master, DOJ lawyers have said they were agreeable to Dearie being chosen, prompting Cannon to appoint him to the position. So they agreed, Trump's idiot lawyers agreed, so he was appointed. Now it turns out, it appears Trump's lawyers may be having regrets about their special master pick. In a court filing on Monday night, Trump's lawyers responded to a draft management plan written by Dearie. The plan asked Trump's lawyers to provide details about documents that the former president has publicly claimed were declassified. We're back to this. It's all been declassified. It doesn't matter if they found those documents. It was all declassified. Trump had previously claimed that the documents were his property. In their filing, lawyers for the ex-president refused to respond to the request, explaining that it could hinder a future defense for Trump should he be later indicted over the mishandling of government documents. So they were worried that if these documents were ever found and actually examined, it could hurt Donald Trump's defense. That was their argument. A weak-ass argument, to be sure. Quoting the brief from Donald Trump's lawyers, the special master process would have forced the plaintiff, Donald Trump, to fully and specifically disclose a defense to the merits of any subsequent indictment without such a requirement being evident in the district's court order. What? Anyway, Trump's counsel alleges that there is a time and a place for disclosing, quoting them, specific information regarding the classification to the court and to the government. Seriously? A time and a place. The time would have been when the FBI went into Mar-a-Lago, and the place would have been in Mar-a-Lago when the classified documents were found. Anyway, the former president's legal team also took issue with Dearie's proposed timeline for completing the assessment of the documents for their privilege claims. Though he has until the end of November to complete it, Derriere's plans then suggest they could complete the process by October 7th. We regretfully suggest that all the deadlines can be extended to allow for more realistic, complete assessment of the areas of disagreement, the lawyers say. So what exactly are you worried about? Are you worried that he's going to find something? Or are you worried that this will affect somehow something that's coming up this year? Oh, that's right, the midterms, in which Donald Trump's endorsed candidates are facing election or re-elections. Is that what you're worried about? Normally, the delay Trump lawyers would want to push is their work past the midterms elections. The DOJ doesn't appear to oppose most of the special master's plans. On August 22nd, Trump demanded that the special master look into the claims of privilege, blah, 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 yeah, we all know this. After Cannon appointed Dearie to the role, CNN legal analyst Paul Callan said that Trump's lawyer's decision was particular. Callan predicted Dearie would handle the case in a way not to Donald Trump's liking. You think so? To this point, everything has gone wrong for Trump in this case. And I do mean everything, including this. Dearie, a FISA judge, has been involved in some rulings were adverse to prior to Trump's prior investigations. Dearie knows a lot about executive privilege, and he knows about the national security issues. He's familiar with the documents. He has the clearance is required, or can certainly have it updated quickly. And he has a reputation as a solid judge. Now, this is coming from Cynthia Aiken, a former federal prosecutor who said this on MSNBC. After Trump's lawyers filed their motion Monday night, in a legal brief, Rento Montoni, another former federal prosecutor, said it was clear that Trump regrets picking Dearie. I've seen enough. This is Montoni saying this on Twitter. Trump's team miscalculated by asking for Judge Dearie to serve as special master. You think so? Of course Donald Trump is regretting this, because right now, and there's something else in this article I failed to mention, is that Judge Dearie, the special master, is having more and more questions about the declassification aspect of this. Now, you know that Donald Trump has been pushing that argument that he declassified a lot of the information that was found by the FBI. Here's the problem with that. Judge Dearie is actually asking questions about that, if that's true or not. And you don't want those questions, and Donald Trump obviously doesn't want those questions answered, even in the negative, because if that happens, Donald Trump is going to prison. Now, this whole special master thing, again, it blew up in their faces. They got exactly what they want, as Donald Trump has in the past has gotten. And it's blowing up in their faces in the worst possible ways. And I'm laughing about it because, quite honestly, you put yourself into the noose, Trump. And you're the one and your lawyers are the one who's going to push you off that pedestal so you can hang. It's not us doing the job. You're doing it all yourself, Trump. It's time. And this stalling act that Donald Trump is doing is not going to work. This investigation is going to continue one way or another, regardless of what happens in the midterms if the Republicans take power again. God forbid that. You're going to prison, Trump, one way or another, unless you cut a sweet deal. And trust me, you better have someone to give up who's right up there, like godlike level, before you ever think you're not going to go to jail. Or you can take the coward's way out. And I don't mean running to Russia either. You got what you wanted. As I said before in the previous video, you got what you wanted, Trump. Let's just hope you want what you're going to get. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.